Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with another Madden 19 career mode episode. This is episode number 13. We're facing the Patriots in this episode, and they are 5-7 on the season, man. We're 9-3. We're atop the division. We're at the top in seeding among all the AFC. I'll start showing just the seeding because I think we pretty much got the division down pat, man. So I think we're pretty much. I mean, we're definitely going to the playoffs. I think at this point, unless we completely choke. But again, the Patriots, 5-7. What? I mean, I don't know how many sims out there have the Patriots going 5-7. I don't know if it's because of my quarter length or whatever. I don't think that actually affects the rest of the league. I think the rest of the league plays on their own quarter length. Whatever their base one is, that's what it is. But 5-7, they lost to us once. So even if they beat us, they're 6-6. Still kind of crazy. I think usually the Patriots would be up there every single time, even in sim. I mean, they have Tom fucking Brady. It seems like no matter what, they're really good. I thought the Patriots were going to own us in the division, but it looks like we're running away with it. 1st and 10, we're looking downfield. We find Mike Gesicki. We're looking for Mike Gesicki. I thought we were going to find him. Unfortunately, he ends up getting batted down. The title of this episode is Rookie Has Career Game. You would think that would be us. It actually ends up being Mike Gesicki. He has himself a hell of a game, man. The Patriots, this actually ends up being a pretty solid game on both sides, actually, as Kyle Van Noy sacks us for a huge loss. But Mike Gesicki, I just wanted to talk about him for a minute because he's kind of been an unsung hero in this series. I've talked about him here and there. Some games he goes with only a couple catches. Some games he goes with none. But he has been solid as fuck this entire season. Is right here he makes the catch. And he's been a beast, man. I don't know who this dude is in real life. I didn't even see him this season at all. So I don't know. But, in the game, he's pretty damn solid. He's been a beast. So you guys will see him throughout this game. But right there, Trey Flowers ends up getting a sack on us. 2nd and 16, looking deep. I was actually going to chuck that up to square. I'm pretty sure that was Kenny Stills. So that may have been bad if I would have chucked it up. So it may be a blessing in disguise that we got sacked right there. We do find Kenny Stills, though, and he makes the catch, breaks off the tackle, and gets into the end zone, man, for the 60-yard touchdown. We were on our 40, not their 40. But that was a 60-yard touchdown, man. That was a dime. Absolute beautiful throw. 7-3 here. 2 minutes left in the second quarter as we get sacked again for the first time by Adrian Claiborne, though. I think we got sacked twice or maybe just once by Trey Flowers. Actually, yeah, once because we got sacked by Van Noy, Flowers, and now Claiborne. So not going so great. Really no game goes great as far as sacks go. I think we are like plus 20 or plus 30 above the next quarterback as far as sacks. But 4th and 16, we obviously have to punt it. The Patriots actually end up taking the lead with 1:25 left here in the first half. Looking downfield, kind of looking for Gesicki, but he's just not really able to break off. I think I just ran 4 verts on that play, so I don't really know what I was expecting. Kenyon Drake ends up making the catch for about 9. A minute left now. We look all the way down the field. We find Devontae Parker. He has been showing up more and more. We're 6 for 11 for 148 to start and a touchdown. It says we can break Russell Wilson's record. I think Baker Mayfield actually broke Russell Wilson's record this past year. I like Baker Mayfield, so if anybody was going to break it, that's cool that he broke it. But Mike Gesicki, man, what a catch. What a fucking throw. That was a dime. That's a touchdown. We end up taking our lead just before half. 45 seconds left, 14-10, as we break Russell Wilson's rookie record. So now technically we have to break Baker Mayfield's record. I believe we have 27 now because Russell's was 26 passing touchdowns. And I think he was tied with Manning. Yeah, I think it was Russell and Manning were tied with 26. Baker broke it with 27. We need one more, and we'll have the actual record now. So 14-10 in this game, 21 seconds left. We're obviously trying to do something. The Patriots just ended up giving the ball back real fucking quick as Mike Gesicki, I don't know, the guy just keeps beating the guys he's on. I don't know if he's on linebackers or whatever, but he keeps getting that step. I keep trusting him. He ends up getting that touchdown. That probably should have been a pick. That should have been a pick. That was a bad read. Obviously, we'll take it. 9 seconds left. We had a running lane right there. For some reason, I do not take it. And instead, on 3rd and goal, we're looking. We try to find somebody. And look at the right side. Look who it is. Mike Gesicki. On cue, man. There's the touchdown. That was an easy touchdown. He just sat in that zone forever until I saw him. I was looking to the left side of the field forever until I rolled out to the right and realized Mike Gesicki was just sitting there wide open. So 21-10, up 2 scores against the New England Patriots. Obviously, it's going pretty well right now, halfway through the third quarter at this point, or almost halfway through the third quarter. Mike Gesicki makes himself another catch, 11 for 19 for almost 303 TDs. With the MVP race pretty close, I think we either took the lead or we're still in second. Actually, you know what? We're still in second place to Le'Veon Bell. He's had a pretty damn good season, man. I think it's like 15 or so touchdowns, and it's week 13 or week 14, I think. So that's pretty damn good. We just need to play a little bit better in these next couple weeks. Is right there. That is a horrible read, man. That's just straight forcing a throw. Absolutely horrible. So we add another interception to our stat sheet. We've thrown a lot of interceptions this season. There's no way of hiding it. I knew I would. Did I know I would throw this many? No, but I think I said it last episode. We've had some really bad games that have kind of skewed it a little bit. You know, we've had games we've thrown 1 or 2, but we've also had games where we've thrown like 3 or 4, and there's been a couple of those, and you know, still a lot of picks. But you know, there's been a lot of games where we haven't thrown any picks, and we actually went like 3 or 4 games, I believe, without throwing one. So you know, that's pretty damn good. But you know, we do throw a pick in this one. It was pretty dumb. I shouldn't be making that read. Is right here. Kenyon Drake actually gets himself a pretty decent rush, about 10-yard rush, and we actually can run the ball here. Trying to run the ball late, you know, let's run this clock out, obviously up by 2 scores. Just trying to get the win at this point, and just, you know, clock it out. We've pretty much done everything we need to as far as throwing the ball. We've thrown 3 touchdowns. I made the horrible read, and I really just don't want to throw the ball anymore. 300 yards and 3 TDs will definitely help our stat sheet, and will definitely help our MVP race against Le'Veon Bell. I think we'll get it, which will be sick. That'll be a bunch of upgrade points, as we actually end up adding on a touchdown at the very end with a quick slant to, I believe that was Kenny Stills. He's been getting some touchdowns recently, man. And that was Kenny Stills. Yeah, he's been beasting out ever since I said we needed to put him more in the offense, and he's been killing it, man. But we tried to run late, just didn't really work, or it worked for a minute, and then we kind of got forced into passing, and that was the easy touchdown to Stills. And 28-17, they end up calling some timeouts, but they don't have enough, not enough to stop us anyway. We end up taking our knees, and that is another win for us, man. 10-3 on the season. What do I say? The season's gone way better than I thought. We beat the Patriots twice. Obviously, this one not as dramatic as the first time, but you know what? Still a good win, man. We played really well. Like I said, kind of in the MVP race now. I think we need to pretty much win out to get a first-round bye. We actually have a couple teams ahead of us. Ironically, I think the Raiders are ahead of us, which is kind of weird. The Patriots suck, but the Raiders are getting a first-round bye. I don't know. I'll show you guys that, but I'm pretty sure we need to win out. So, you know, wins are still important for us. We don't really have anything locked down. The first round bye is important to me because no games are really a given in this. I mean, we've had some really close games, some really bad games that we probably should have lost that we won. I have no doubt that we could go into the playoffs and either have those same games and maybe pull it out, or maybe we're not so lucky in the playoffs and, you know, I want to get that free first round bye. So 14 for 25, 364, and 4 TDs. We're going to ignore the interception. Didn't really matter in the end, but it was a horrible read. 3 rushes for -3 yards. We had some really good rushing games, but this was not a good one. Hope you guys enjoyed this game, man. Mike Gesicki, he went off. Like I said, career game for him, 215 and 2 touchdowns. He just did it all game. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I'm out. Peace.